Hey, what's up, guys? We're back. You already see the title? Dashcam Moments Part 2. 20 most disturbing dashcam moments. And speaking of two new flags, put in the comment section what you think those flags are. Learn your flags. Let's not waste any time. Let's get it started.
2023, a trucker was traveling eastward along Highway 401 in Ontario, Canada, when the fuel tanker ahead suddenly veered off its lane and slammed
must have fell asleep.
the highway's center median, causing a massive fireball that swept across the entire highway. The dashcam driver managed to stop just in time, and one car can be seen barely escaping the flames, with no outsiders getting harmed at all. While the highway had to be closed for 24 hours, this serves as a reminder to stay alert behind the wheel, because danger can strike without warning, just like in our next clip. Because when this family was driving home on the 10 freeway in Beaumont, California, a rocket launch lit up the night sky above them. The glowing trail kept.
That's going to distract a lot of people. It'll distract me, but I'm going to still drive.
That's when several cars on the left lane couldn't brake fast enough and slammed into each other, causing a three-car pileup.
Dang, Elon Musk causing accidents. Elon Musk.
It broke?
That's one.
Oh shit. Shit, this guy is not paying attention, man.
Fortunately, the driver swerved out of the way just in time, and all other drivers survived with minor injuries. As it turned out, the rocket responsible for the chaos was a SpaceX Falcon 9, carrying satellites in orbit. However, the trail that distracted so many drivers was just exhaust gases lit up by the sun.
It is badass when the breaks apart like that.
Disturbing dashcam moments captured. Trust me, they only get more messed up from here, including a trucker hanging off a bridge with deadly road rage.
Man, come on with the road
This
rage,
woman was driving down a quiet road when she stumbled across a group of men illegally dumping trash on the side of the road, blocking her path, so she confronted them. But that decision quickly backfired. One of the men spotted her dash cam, and the group immediately turned hostile.
The camera! The camera! Give me the camera! Get off! The camera! The camera! Get off! Get off! Hey! Just for God's sake!
Haul ass!
Realizing she had just made herself a target,
put that bitch back and drive. I'll put that bitch back and drive.
Catch up. It's terrifying to think what they would have done if they had caught her.
This fat ass dude right here.
Known to go to extreme lengths to avoid getting caught.
Damn sure ain't catching that car.
Recorded their faces and everything they were doing. On September 1st, 2021, Hurricane Ida hit the East Coast and triggered a massive tornado outbreak. Despite
damn sure ain't making that. He ain't catching that car.
Was driving through Horsham,
this tornado.
his dash cam captured him stopping at a red light. Visibility was almost zero from the pouring rain, and then, in just a flash, the tornado rolled through and destroyed the power lines ahead while shaking his tractor trailer.
Tomorrow morning, it will then fall below flood stage Friday afternoon. Impact at 9.0 feet. Several driveways and other minor roadways are affected. Water begins to enter some basements. Impact at 10.0 feet. High water isolates several houses.
The tornado must be up to the right. Because remember, a tornado pulls everything to it.
The tornado flipped his entire trailer on its side.
Jesus Christ.
Fortunately, his seatbelt kept him secure, and buyer walked away with only minor injuries. The driver of the van ahead immediately pulled over to help as soon as he saw what happened. However, this wouldn't be the last time
tornado around here somewhere.
Some disturbing dashcam footage. But when these sisters were driving on the highway, two cars suddenly came speeding from behind. And then, out of nowhere, one of them slammed into their car, causing a dangerous crash.
Jesus.
The older sister stayed calm and comforted her little sister while calling 911 for help.
We're okay. We're okay. Stay in the car. Okay. What was it my fault?
Call police.
It's okay.
Nah, it's just ain't she cute. Extra cute.
Some viewers claimed it was the dashcam driver's fault, but others pointed out the passing car had been speeding on the shoulder in a coned-off section before crashing.
Yeah, it ain't their fault.
Fortunately, no one was hurt as
the
stupid
ass driver.
Impact. When the dashcam driver and his friend were cruising down the highway in Australia, out of nowhere, a car came speeding up behind. It swerved around them, cut in front, and slammed on the brakes. Clearly trying to run
trying to brake check.
At first, it seemed like nothing more than road rage. But then, things took a terrifying turn. The Two men noticed the driver was holding an axe and waving it out his window, threatening them.
Oh, he's got an axe, dude.
Don't do it, axe in the car.
He's got an axe.
Why don't you get out and come here?
Like,
Hey, get out the car and come here real quick. Let me talk to you.
What are you doing? Oh, man.
Exactly. What the fuck you doing?
Oh, are you ready, Chucky? Are you here?
So they made a quick
There you go, throw it.
U-turn to try to lose him, but the man kept following. Unfortunately, the situation only escalated
Don't run from
there.
him.
When they took the next
Fuck.
exit and approached a roundabout,
Don't stress.
Where is that? You're.
Oh! Keep driving. Holy fuck. Man, call the cops. Yeah. He's gonna ram us again, bro. No. Yeah. Oh, keep going.
Oh, you okay? That driver on
my
the side.
God.
What the hell is wrong with these dudes?
the
Yeah.
attacker rear-ended them twice. However, the second hit
fuck
caused him to
is the
spin
problem,
out
dude?
and go off the road. The two men used the chance to escape and drove straight to the nearest police station. Police later found the vehicle and arrested the driver. According to the Dashcam
Sir.
owner, the man was convinced they had robbed his house the night before, but disturbingly, the two had never even seen him before in their lives. It was later determined he was under the influence at the time, and he was sentenced to 2 years in
bet.
prison. On April 3rd,
2 years, that's it?
2024, the Dashcam driver was making his way up
like
a
a
steep
vacation.
mountain
You know,
when
give
the
him 10
ground
years.
suddenly started shaking, forcing him
Boy,
and the
boy.
car ahead to a complete stop to avoid falling off the edge. That's when things got terrifying, because as the
Car
car
could be a
in front
mudslide
started
coming down.
reversing, rocks began rolling down the hill
Yeah.
toward them.
Yes, sir.
To dodge the first wave of
Better back
debris,
up.
Then a massive boulder slammed into the
Better
back.
back. Oh shit.
The Dashcam driver quickly reversed to safety.
Should stay where you was at.
Fortunately, no one was hurt, but the experience left
Dang,
them
that's
completely
crazy.
shaken. As
Where's
it
that?
turned out, the cause
That's
of the
Japan?
chaos was a devastating 7.4 magnitude earthquake that struck Hualien City in Taiwan that morning, causing massive damage across the region. On March 1st, 2024, Sydney Thomas, a 26-year-old semi-driver, was crossing the 2nd Street Bridge.
Okay, they showed this
Things
one
took a
already.
terrifying turn. A pickup truck swerved.
Still know where that
lane,
truck came
causing
from.
A devastating crash that left her truck dangling over the Ohio River for about 40 terrifying minutes. Sydney genuinely believed she was going to die and even considered unbuckling her seatbelt and jumping out. But instead, she drew on her military training to stay calm and pray for rescue. However, when
I wonder if
firefighters
they pulled her
finally
back
arrived,
while she's
they
in
pulled her to
there.
Safety. Fortunately,
Oh, okay.
Sydney did not suffer any injuries and has since returned.
Nah,
to
I'm
doing
climbing
deliveries
out on
for
top of
a year
that
now.
bitch.
This footage, the fault lies entirely with the Dashcam driver.
Oh, he
Because while
gone.
his girlfriend was dozing off in the passenger seat, he
Oh,
fell
they both
asleep
sleep.
behind the
They-
wheel too. At first, the truck stayed on the road, but then it started drifting. And before he knew it, the vehicle swerved off the road completely. He woke up just in time to regain control.
Dude, let me
before
go.
the catastrophic crash.
Let him go so he could control the car. That shit grabbing his arm and shit. Let him go. What do you mean no? Hey, relax. Jesus Christ. Hey, women need to calm down, dude. It's over.
Fortunately, the two walked away with nothing but a shock. But this is a chilling reminder of how dangerous it is to drive while feeling tired. A split second later, and this could have ended very differently. This footage was captured in October 2014.
Hey, she almost
Shows
got
a
them both
driver
killed.
Traveling down a dark road late at night. After a few moments, he came across a car with its hazard lights on, stopped in the middle of the road. The driver went around.
Hey, you all right?
it, but
All
not
right.
much further ahead, he had
Keep
to slow
moving.
down again.
They're trying to set up
This time for a man pushing
a baby stroller.
down the center of the road.
Ain't no
That's when
baby in
things
there.
took a disturbing turn. The man with the stroller started walking toward the vehicle, getting closer and closer. The driver put the car in reverse and began backing away, but the man kept coming. And then he started running at them.
Obviously, there's not a baby in there, but I still wouldn't risk like about to hit his ass, but and hitting the stroller
reversed
just
faster
in
and
case.
eventually lost him. To this day, it's unknown why a
you
man
doing?
would be pushing a stroller down a dark road late at night. But some have speculated it was an attempted
Trying to
robbery
rob.
using tactics
Yeah.
seen in places like Corpus Christi, Texas. Whatever his intentions
really?
were, the driver made the right call
really?
getting out of there. When this trucker was making his way through a narrow 2-lane construction zone in heavy rain, another truck came speeding up from behind and tried to overtake from the left.
Hydroplane.
As it passed, the truck drove
Hey, where are they going, the I-10?
puddle, sending a wall of water directly at his windshield.
Slow down a little bit, that's all.
In an instant, he lost all
Got a
visibility,
JOG on the back of
and
that
his side
bitch.
windows were completely flooded. With no way to see the road ahead, all he could do was keep his truck straight and hope the other driver did the same. Both trucks were at serious risk of hydroplaning, but somehow they managed to stay in their lanes without colliding. It was a terrifyingly close call that could have ended in disaster.
Oh, that ain't nothing.
And this is exactly
Look
why
like I-10.
driving in rainy conditions is so dangerous. One careless move
Where all
could
that
multiple
construction.
lives risk in a matter of seconds. On December 6th, 2016, at around 11 p.m., a man named Julio
strip club?
Perez was leaving a Carl's Jr. parking lot when he noticed a red Chrysler following him out. When he reached a stop sign, the car pulled up right in front of him, completely blocking his path. Alarm bells immediately went off, and without hesitation, Julio threw his car in reverse and backed away.
I'll wait till you open that door and gun that shit. Nah, let him get out. Let him open that door.
Chrysler kept coming. The terrifying pursuit went on for several minutes until the driver got ahead of him and threw an object at his windshield, which luckily
The
missed.
fuck? Damn, they want to burger that bad?
That's when Julio decided to call 911.
911 emergency.
Hey, there's a car following me. He's throwing shit at me. I'm on Lomas going eastbound, and he's I don't know what he's doing, man.
Okay, Lomas, and what's the closest cross street to
Right
you?
now, San Pedro. It's a red light. Holy shit.
While he managed to get through to the authorities, help wouldn't arrive right away. So with nothing but his composure and driving skills, he kept
probably know
maneuvering
him.
away from the red Chrysler. Then he spotted a police car stopped at a traffic light and immediately drove toward it for help.
Oh, there's a cop right next to me. Let's get right
Back
behind
at
me.
it.
Hold on. Hey, let's get
Are
right
you
here.
still there?
Oh, he haul ass.
Holy shit.
Go get his ass.
Cops are going after him.
Tase their ass,
No,
too.
He just went on a high-speed car chase. What the f was that? You saw that shit? Holy shit.
The Chrysler
Go
sped
follow him.
off as soon as the driver saw Julio pull up to the officer, and the cop gave chase. Unfortunately, the suspect escaped during the highway pursuit, and neither the officer nor
What?
Julio could identify the license plate. As a result, police were never able
It should
to
be
build the
on-
case. They also never confirmed
should be on the
attacker's
dash cam.
motives, but both
The
Julio
police
and the
dash cam.
police suspected it was likely a carjacking attempt. It's chilling to think what could have happened if Julio hadn't kept his cool that night. His quick thinking is the only reason he made it out safely. When this van driver was cruising along a
I'll
quiet
wait till you get out there, open that door.
a green Bentley
Soon as
came
he
out of
step out,
nowhere and overtook him before
smashing
brakes
that hole.
dangerously.
Man, he got a
Instead of
Bentley.
reacting, he simply sped up and passed the Bentley. But that decision would only make things worse, because just moments later, the reckless driver overtook him again. This time, brake checking him to a complete
nice bit.
stop in the middle of the road. When the man got
Oh,
out
yeah?
and marched toward the van, banging aggressively on the driver's window, when the van driver told him to go away,
Yellow
the
plates.
man stormed back to his car, popped open his trunk, and pulled out a baseball bat.
Oh, hit his ass.
Yep. Yep.
But he wasn't done. The enraged driver approached the van again and swung the bat menacingly just inches from the window before pulling out his phone to snap a picture of the license plate.
Yeah, get stupid. I wonder what happened prior to this. Yeah, bring that bat out. Get stupid.
To this day, it's
we
unknown
could get
whether the man
stupid.
was ever charged or what triggered his violent outburst. This is a perfect
Yeah.
example of how to handle road rage. Stay calm, don't engage, and make sure you have a dash cam recording everything. It's terrifying to think how quickly the situation could have turned deadly if the van driver had
fucking
stepped
prick.
out of his vehicle.
You fucking
When this family
prick.
was approaching a red light in Albuquerque, a pickup truck suddenly cut them
Mexico.
off and drove straight over the pavement.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That
And then
they
driver
really
jumped
did
out
cut him
and
off.
took running.
You want to go chase him?
No.
Out of shock, the father waited at the red light while calling 911, but instead of getting his wife and child to safety, he made a dangerous decision and tried to play hero.
His wife and child in there.
That's when things took a terrifying turn. A silver car pulled up with a man holding a
You got
gun.
your kid in there? Yeah, don't do all that.
When the family
Yeah,
realized what was happening, they tried to drive off, but unfortunately, turning left only brought them closer to the scene. Gunshots rang out, and suddenly they found themselves caught in the middle of the crossfire. However, the father managed to make a sharp turn and speed away, while his wife frantically explained to 911.
You got your kid, you don't put your kid in danger no matter what. I don't give a fuck what the situation is.
Over here. There was a wreck.
At 4th and Bridge.
God,
they're shooting people.
4th and Bridge, there's a guy with a gun.
Two different people. One guy had an AK-47, the other guy was shooting with a pistol.
As it turned out, the pickup truck had been stolen, and the man with the gun was actually the owner chasing down the thief. It's chilling to think how close this family came to disaster, all because the father tried to be a hero instead of just driving away. In 2021, a grandmother was driving on I-95 North in Maryland with her granddaughter when a truck suddenly merged into her lane, forcing her to swerve left and nearly causing a massive crash. But the nightmare was just beginning. Moments later, the same truck came up on her left and rammed into her vehicle, forcing her towards the barrier and nearly running her off the road. Terrified for her and her granddaughter's safety, she called 911. The operator told her to pull over, and the truck pulled over too. That's when things took a chilling turn. The driver stepped out holding an axe and approached her vehicle, threatening her before getting back into his truck and driving off. To this day, the man's motives remain unknown. According to the grandmother, the only possible provocation was that she might have been driving a little slow for the middle lane. It's terrifying to think that something so minor could trigger such a violent reaction. And even more disturbing that she had her granddaughter in the car when it happened. On April 2nd, 2015, a man named Paul Yearley was driving to work when he suddenly blacked out behind the wheel. His foot went limp and slammed the gas pedal to the floor. The car shot off the highway, smashed through a fence, and narrowly missed a power line before swerving wildly across an open field. At one point, it drifted dangerously close back toward the highway before veering away at the last second.
Why the camera in the back like that though? Damn, we can't close to that pole, man. That would've been a wrap.
Then Paul regained consciousness
and
slammed on the brakes just in time. His doctors later determined the blackout was caused by a hereditary low blood pressure condition, and terrifyingly, it was the first time it had ever happened to him. A few feet in the wrong direction, and this could have ended very differently. In 2018, married couple Lauren and Brian Swenson were in Nairobi, Kenya, planning to open a CrossFit gym. They were driving around filming fitness videos when they came across a white van blocking the road, so they drove around it. But that's when things took a terrifying turn. Three men with machetes came sprinting straight toward their vehicle.
Oh, you got a grill on that truck. Don't back up.
Drive forward. Just drive forward. Drive forward.
In a panic, the driver threw the car in reverse, but then someone in the car
fuck that.
forward instead. So they sped
that's right.
the
Go forward.
and somehow managed to escape.
Motherfucker, I try to turn around. You want to come at me with Mercedes? All right. Damn, where they going?
It's still unknown who those men were or what they wanted. It's chilling to think what could have happened if the driver had hesitated for even a second. But fortunately, Lauren and Brian eventually opened their CrossFit gym as planned, something that certainly wouldn't have happened if the attackers had caught them. CrossFit gym even a second. But fortunately, Lauren and Brian eventually opened their CrossFit gym as planned, something that certainly wouldn't have happened if the attackers had caught them.
Check it out.
But this hijacking attempt from Bangladesh is even more terrifying, because when this dashcam driver was making his way down a pitch-black road, he came across a
hit his ass
up ahead. That's when multiple men armed with machetes came sprinting toward his vehicle.
Oh yeah, you perfect now. Line their ass up.
The Kia Carnival.
Come on with these goddamn ass. Back.
Nightmare was just beginning.
Nah. Line their ass up. Bowling pin that ass. Yeah, there you go. Back up. Make sure you get. Yeah. All right, they in the line. Dude, fucking. Dude. Oh,
hijackers emerged.
Oh, that would have pissed me off.
Oh,
you want to throw shit in my car?
Attacking his car with rocks and sticks. He kept reversing as fast as he could and somehow managed to get enough distance to escape.
I wish that shit ever would happen to me.
If he had hesitated for even a second.
There gonna be speed bumps in that bitch.
See what was going on. When this married couple was driving through heavy rain, things took a terrifying turn. When this married couple was driving through heavy rain, things took a terrifying turn. A van in the right lane suddenly lost control on the slick road and spun out directly into their path. But the husband reacted instantly, swerving out of the way just in time to avoid
that fucking dog, like, the fuck? That dog, like, the fuck?
It's chilling to think what could have happened if he had reacted a second later. But fortunately, no one was hurt, and his wife's reaction said it all.
How did you get us out of that? How the fuck did we not get in an accident right there?
Oh, because it's a man driving, that's why.
Traffic on the 2 freeway in Glendale, California, when out of nowhere, a Tesla sideswiped him while overtaking on the right. And then the car came to a complete stop without a warning. He slammed on the brakes just in time to avoid a collision. What happened next was far worse. The Tesla driver stepped out and started walking toward him with a metal pipe in his hand.
Look like he in a fucking... Oh yeah, beat his fucking ass. Run his ass down right there.
After the attack, but since
now fuck them authorities.
No license plates, they couldn't track the attacker right away. However, in the days that followed, police received multiple reports from other drivers describing the exact same thing. A man in a Tesla attacking people on the road with a metal pipe before speeding off. The road rage attacker was later identified as Nathaniel Radamak, who already had warrants out for his arrest on several other charges. He was ultimately sentenced to 5 years in prison in 2023.
Tesla driver seen on video attacking cars with a metal pipe.
Dumbass.
CHP officers arresting 36
I would have ran his ass down.
Yesterday in Torrance.
That's crazy, man. Like the video. See you on the next one.